ബാങ്ക് ഓഫ് ഇന്ത്യയുടെ റീജിയണൽ ഓഫീസ് 2025 സൈബർ കുറ്റകൃത്യങ്ങൾക്കെതിരെ ബോധവൽക്കരണത്തിന്റെ ഭാഗമായി സെമിനാർ സംഘടിപ്പിച്ചു. DGPയും വിജിലൻസ് ആൻഡ് ആന്റി കറപ്ഷൻ ബ്യൂറോ ഡയറക്ടറുമായ IPS മനോജ് എബ്രഹാം ചടങ്ങ് ഉദ്ഘാടനം ചെയ്തു. ഡിജിറ്റൽ യുഗത്തിൽ സൈബർ ജാഗ്രത ശക്തിപ്പെടുത്തുന്നതിനെക്കുറിച്ചുള്ള മുഖ്യ പ്രഭാഷണവും അവതരിപ്പിച്ചു. സമഗ്രത, സുതാര്യത, ഉത്തരവാദിത്വം എന്നിവയാണ് ധനകാര്യ സ്ഥാപനങ്ങളുടെ അടിത്തറയെന്നും പൊതുജനവിശ്വാസത്തിന്റെ സംരക്ഷകർ എന്ന നിലയിലും ജാഗ്രതയുടെ പ്രാധാന്യം അദ്ദേഹം എടുത്തു പറഞ്ഞു. യൂണിയൻ ബാങ്ക് ഓഫ് ഇന്ത്യയുടെ അഡീഷണൽ ചീഫ് വിജിലൻസ് ഓഫീസർ VK ഗുപ്തയും സമ്മേളനത്തെ അഭിസംബോധന ചെയ്ത് സംസാരിച്ചു. ബാങ്കിംഗ് മേഖലയിലെ എല്ലാ പ്രതിസന്ധികൾക്കും പ്രതിരോധം തീർക്കണമെന്നും അതിനായി ജാഗ്രതാ സംസ്കാരം വളർത്തിയെടുക്കണമെന്നും അദ്ദേഹം പറഞ്ഞു. യൂണിയൻ ബാങ്കിന്റെ വിവിധ ശാഖകളിലെ 150ഓളം ജീവനക്കാരും തിരുവനന്തപുരം മേഖലയിലെ കൺട്രോളിംഗ് ഓഫീസർമാരും ചടങ്ങിൽ പങ്കെടുത്തു.
Because if you lose your trust, then everything comes down. So it's very important that we build it as a foundation itself and go forward in the industry. Of course, in the country, a lot of legal provisions are there. I don't want to go into those legal provisions, but we have very strong rules. But I told you, this is all after we come with the act. So when corruption comes up, it's after the corruption that law takes over. But the fear of the law, the preventive vigilance that we need to emphasize on is the most important thing. We need to prevent corruption from happening itself. So before that, preventive vigilance is very important, and that's what we need to concentrate on in this digital world also. So it's basically anti-corruption or vigilance or building trust is activity that is not for a particular individual. All stakeholders are there: the citizens, the press, the banking industry, the government, we in the law enforcement, everybody. We need to come together. We can't do anything alone. It's basically a principle where all stakeholders have to come together. We have to work together and ensure that we build a very strong country. We build a very strong organization. We build a strong individual within the organization also. So that is very crucial. So I just want to sign off by saying that integrity is not only in big things. We sometimes, when we talk of corruption, etc., people think it's only the big things that happen. No, a small favoritism somewhere, or aligning with somebody, or doing a favorable decisions not for money, maybe for other considerations itself is also taking our integrity away. So even in the small thing, big things, integrity is a very crucial factor, and particularly in the banks, you need to be very careful in every act that you do. In all organizations also, small and big, we need to really follow that principle of integrity and trust. Together we need to really work together. As I told you, every individual, every person in the organization from top to bottom, he is important. We need to work together. The stakeholders need to work together. The citizens need to work together if we want to make the country strong. So let vigilance be our strength. It's our foundation. We need to really build on that, and that is how we can take our country forward. So thank you once again. I'm sure the employees of the vigilance, the Union Bank will always uphold these principles of integrity, transparency, accountability and trust, and I'm sure you will be, the Union Bank has already been working with us for a long time. They are based on those principles also. I'm sure with the years to come you will go further in this regard and build a very strong banking sector which will actually contribute to the growth of the country also. Thank you very much.
And the role of the banks, practical cyber hygiene that needs to be followed by each and every individual. And again, staff responsibility, then responding to suspicious cyber events. These are the points that were discussed. And sir, whatever the advice and caution that you have given, we try to follow it in our day-to-day life in order to prevent corruptions and to build a better society, sir. Saying that, before our ACO's speech, I keep the forum open for 5-10 minutes since our distinguished guest is having a prefixed program. So I keep the forum open for 5-10 minutes. Anybody having any kind of questions can interact with it.
Actually, our state is 100% literate. Now we are 100% digital literate also. But if you see, and we read newspapers every day, we follow news also. But every day we see that cyber crimes or cyber frauds are happening much in Kerala. Why is it so, sir? Why we are not able to communicate this to the society? There we are failing.
Yeah, basically, this is one factor that has been intriguing to me in law enforcement also. We call ourselves one of the most educated communities anywhere in the country. As you mentioned, we are one state that falls prey to all these cyber scams to the maximum. And in spite of the fact that, as you mentioned, everybody reads the newspapers also. I told you about the educated getting thing also. One thing that we have found, what we understand why Keralites fall prey, is the lure of easy money. Is one factor that has lured Keralites fall into this trap to a great extent. See, I have of course studied in Hyderabad. I've worked in some other places also. So there, etc. Somebody says you have won a lottery, the Malayali immediately the antenna goes up. I don't know why. You say that I'll double your money, I'll give you your money. You say you give me 100 rupees, I'll give you 200 in 2 days. He doesn't look at the logic of how it is, and he goes behind that scheme. So a lottery, he will not ask anybody. Now I've seen even this concept of digital arrest, when you are arresting somebody and saying that you are under digital arrest. We actually give the Kerala Police website, the Kerala Police Facebook page, we keep on giving the messages. And many people, of course in North India, etc., you call, they will say, this all they'll keep down, they'll never give their end. But in Kerala, he believes everything. And if it's easy money, it's pure, it's a car that you're getting, say half price car, immediately the person falls prey to that. So it's basically the psychology of the Malayali that easy money is also, easy money is one factor that is luring the Malayali to fall more into that. But what we are trying to do now, of course, the digital literacy, the Facebook things, the social media handles that we utilize, and we have been trying to send this message to the community. And what we have succeeded in, at least the young community, if you look at the age group of people falling prey to all these crimes, we find that it's 45, 55. That age group that is now, the youngsters very rarely fall into that, because our awareness campaigns that they are doing, and they are more smart also. I think one reason is the youngsters are more smarter, but they are getting the message also very fast. It's that part, the middle-aged groups that are still falling prey to that, and we have been trying to educate them through various means also. But we have still a long way to go, and of course the basic psychology of the Malayali to be lured into such schemes also needs to be tackled at the different.
So we basically at the bank see what happens to the account means once they have been defrauded. But what we don't see is what is the process that is happening behind the scenes at your level to tackle, means to resolve this issue.
Cybercrime investigations is one of the most difficult things that has come up. See, our task with this digital things have become very, very difficult. Police basically is based on jurisdiction. See, I am say DGP of Kerala here. My powers are limited to Kerala. So the investigation that I conduct is of cases happening within the state. Earlier, all crimes. So I told you about if you want to rob a bank, say in Trivandrum, I had to come physically. Even if I am from Delhi, I have to come physically to Trivandrum, go inside that bank. So the case is mine. I know it is happening in Trivandrum. But now that is not the factor. Somebody is sitting in Singapore and robbing my bank. So the investigation part has become very difficult because I don't have any powers beyond Trivandrum or Kerala. So the investigation has become very, 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 very difficult in cyber cases, and that's a great limitation, not only to me, but forces around the globe also. If you look at FBI, all these factors, also people saying, suppose in North Korea somebody does it, the US government can't do anything. So investigation is very difficult with regards to very few things happen behind within the country. You can still do a lot of things, but many things are happening from outside the country also. So cybercrime is very difficult to handle, but we are, Kerala Police is in the forefront of cybercrime investigation also. We are doing a lot of things. We have a lot of tools, we are developing a lot of tools and doing that. But still it's not enough with regards to investigation. And that's why we emphasize on preventing cybercrimes or frauds from happening. Prevention is the best answer, because once a crime happens, people run to us saying, please do something. But it's very difficult to recover the lost money. It's It's very difficult to even identify the culprit, because if you are using all those encryptions and Tor and all kinds of VPN, it's almost impossible to trace a person. So that is the difficulty. So more emphasis should be laid on prevention of crimes, prevention of all these frauds from happening itself.
Sir, good evening, sir. Sir, actually, it is observed that some of our customers, like in banks in Kerala, some of our customers' accounts, when they are defrauded or some cybercrime happens in their account, police department or cybercrime departments from other states, they are actually blocking these accounts. They are informing our IT cell to block these accounts. So when our branches are concerned, like when the customers coming to the branches are unable to directly contact these departments. So any help if they can provide from Kerala police or any local help can be provided.
We are working, we are getting a lot of complaints also, similar opposite complaints also, where Kerala accounts have been blocked by other police forces and Kerala police blocked a lot of accounts around the country. So you can't do anything. Even today I had a batchmate from Haryana calling up saying that the DGP's gunman's account have been blocked from somewhere in Kannur. So it's they also find it difficult. She is DGP Haryana. But her gunman, she can't open the account of her gunman, who is a Malayali, from an account in Kannur, from a police force in Kannur. So I had to call up, etc. So this problem is there, the coordination problem is there, because all these fraudsters, they use various accounts, various places. They don't have any jurisdiction. They are using the numbers, calling different people from around the country. And once they are caught, it comes, the account blockage comes from all these states also. So then it becomes difficult. Even we can't really say that you don't block this account or you remove the block, because we don't know the case there, what is happening in Maharashtra or Haryana. But now, of course, the certain, and we have been moving the MHA to coordinate this through a central agency. And I think MHA is working on a centralized plan where we can coordinate. Actually, the lack of coordination among the various police forces. Also, I told you our jurisdictions are limited to state jurisdictions. We don't have any powers outside unless it's our case. So this has been an anomaly in the whole system, because we never imagined, our legal system was never taking the cybercrime into existence. But with the cybercrimes, our jurisdictions also need to be national, and we need to have a central agency that is going to coordinate all these activities also. So already I think a lot of discussion is happening, and very soon we'll be having a coordinating agency that will be doing that, blocking accounts at a coordinated level. So releasing accounts will be more easier, because now I know it's a very difficult thing. Even powers who's heading the state, I also find it difficult to unblock accounts or block accounts that are there outside or inside the state, because of this lack of coordination among the various police forces. So hopefully in the future some system is coming up, and I'm sure it's going to change the whole paradigm of how we do business.
No questions, then one small question in continuation with him, sir, from my side. As a general public, in case if a person is defrauded, what is the maximum time limit within which you should start his action or report, so that his chances of recovery is fair enough? And what is the overall proportion of recovery in case of such from individual?
I think the faster is the better. The fastest one, if you do it in, as per our previous experience also, if we can report the crime in half an hour, you can save 100% of your money. Because now the systems are available in 1970. If you report it on time, if you do that very fast, within half an hour, you won't lose any money also. And we have seen that the Kerala police has been working with the stop this thing for a few years now. And if the customer, actually if the fraudster, we also give the advertisement that if you report, you saw that your money has gone out of your account and you report it immediately, say within half an hour, before that person can actually withdraw that, we can block that account also. And now under the 1970, the call center that the government of India has with all the banks, you can easily block those bank accounts also. So you at least get back the money, your money will be blocked, and you move the court and you move the person to actually withdraw that money, you can get back your money also. So it's faster the better. The faster that you respond, you go to the National Crime Reporting Portal and immediately report it, you can actually block the money. The delay is what really leads to the fraudster withdrawing that money, transferring it to various accounts and siphoning it out. So So if you do it faster, it's better. We tell the citizens also, we keep on giving advertisement that you report it fast. Okay, you've fallen prey to a fraud, it's okay. But you report it very fast with all the details, we can at least block it because it's a digital transaction of money. So with the digital train, actually you can block it, multiple accounts can be blocked and you won't lose the money at least.
So once lost, how can we regain the money? Once lost, how can we regain
Once
the
the money goes, if it's blocked somewhere, if it's blocked, say the various accounts is blocked, then you'll have to move the court and get a court order. And moving the court is, you should be fast. We tell whoever approaches us that because when the account of the fraudster is blocked, it may be, say, you have lost around 5 lakhs. His account may be 20 lakhs, but he will have a request from around 50 lakh people. So the faster you do it, you go to the court immediately, get a court order to that particular bank saying that this was involved, it was blocked also, and the court issues the order. You send it to the bank, you will get it first. So the faster movement is knowing the rules, knowing how to move, knowing how to report is the most important thing. In Kerala also still we have to pass on messages to many because many people even today also they call me, what should I do? I've fallen prey to that. They don't know that 1930 or some number is existing like that, or the National Crime Reporting Portal is there where they have to go and do it rather than calling any local police. You call up 1930 or you call up, you go log on to National Crime Reporting Portal and you go and report there digitally, you can actually block the accounts wherever the crime is.
Fraud of the Bureau of the particular account. We have received the order of block the entire account. So some lakhs of rupees in that account. So it will be very terrific question for the customer and for the bank also. Whether any specific amount they mentioned.
Now, this also was a problem till recently. Now all the states, many of the states have already come out with the order, Gujarat, Rajasthan, etc. Now, suppose the money is only 5,000 and you have a crore of money in the bank account. So what generally people are saying that the entire 1 crore was being blocked and that person could not operate his account at all. But the crime is only of 5,000 rupees. So now they have come out with the order. Few states have come out. Kerala is also mulling, issuing that order. Many states have come out saying that whatever amount is there, that amount only should be blocked in the account. Suppose it's 1 lakh rupees over 1 crore rupees, 1 lakh will be blocked. The other 99 lakhs can be used by the customer. So that policy has come out in around 6 to 7 states. I think all the MHA has already given direction to all the states to issue that order. In Kerala also the government is, I think, considering issuing that order, and very soon I think the order will be up. So amount, whatever is lost only will be actually blocked in the account, not the entire account being blocked.
Thank you, sir. I once again thank you for sparing your valuable time and sharing your experience and knowledge and clearing all our doubts, sir. I would like everyone to give sir a standing ovation, please. I request our respected ACO, sir, to felicitate our chief guest with a small token of remembrance.